is Dr. Joharia Azhar, Professor Dr. Joharia Azhar. I am an oral pathologist, a medical educationist, I'm a dental consultant, I'm an aesthetic physician as well. So there are a number of caps that I am actually wearing simultaneously. I'm also CEO of Pathodont Polyclinics and Pathodont Academy of Continued Professional Development, which is an academy that provides continued professional development to doctors and dentists in Pakistan. And then I am the president of the Paragon HealthNet, which is a think tank in the healthcare sector. I am also one of the pioneers of laser dentistry and laser-assisted pain control in Pakistan. Actually, I was practicing in and around Rawalpindi and Islamabad since 2005, but I established my own set of Pathodont Polyclinics in 2011. It was initially just Pathodont, and then it was later onwards extended into Pathodont Polyclinics. I'm also the recipient of the Presidential Award, the first President's Businesswoman Awards 2022. That were actually bestowed by the President of Pakistan, Dr. Arif Alvi. Apart from this, I also hold many academic positions. I'm a professor in oral pathology. I'm a medical educationist and vice principal in Ahmedabad International Medical and Dental College. I'm also the head of the oral pathology department over there. Apart from this, I have served in Gulf as well. I was a professor in Princess Noura University, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I am international tutor to ALS, which is the Aachen University's premium dental laser center. I'm also their representative for Pakistan, and so I'm the director for their courses, which are offered here in Pakistan. I'm the counselor from Pakistan in ASAM, which is the Asian Society of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology. And I'm also a board member of the Worldwide Women Dentists Forum, WWD, of the FDI, which is also a huge body of doctors and dentists, an international body. I'm the founding president of Pakistan Association of Women Dentists, SPOT, which was established in the year 2013, I think it was. I'm in the board of advisors of Dukes, which is a European dental education portal. And I'm also an associate editor in a number of international journals and that publish widely. I would say that my parents actually motivated me a lot. Being the daughter of an army engineer, my father built various, monumental structures in Pakistan. And that is a story for another interview. And my mother is an educationist who has been teaching students initially in the army public schools, and then later onwards she opened up her own school. So she's teaching and training Pakistani youth and children since 1995. I was more inclined towards the health sector. Therefore, I thought I'd serve my country in this as a healthcare worker in this capacity. However, having an innovative nature, I knew that mere hospital work would never be sufficient for me. I got interested in latest technologies back in the early 2000s, in 2003 and 2004, when I went abroad to pursue my master's, and I went on to pursue a postgraduate degree in dental lasers. Lasers was a topic which was very new at that time, and many of the colleagues said to me that I'm taking a hard path, or this is something which is very unique and new and people do not know much about it. However, I was driven, I was very motivated. So I ended up bringing that technology to Pakistan, established that center here in 2013, although I faced a lot of resistance. And then I continued in the same direction and brought the laser fellowship and other postgraduate degrees from abroad, and European certifications were offered in Pakistan as well. Then I became more motivated, and I thought to bring the foreign courses and certifications to Pakistani doctors and dentists at subsidized rates and fee structures. And I really had to fight hard for that. But at the moment, currently, we are offering 3 such postgraduate degrees and courses in collaboration with international universities at subsidized fee rates that have been specially designed for Pakistani population, because आपको पता है कि हमारी जो rupees की जो current situation थी, it was really low. Therefore, it's a big help for these. There are many challenges, but certainly I'll just be able to mention the top one or two, provided the time given is limited. I think challenge number one was the, the gender-related biases that we face everywhere, be it, banks or be it any other institute of Pakistan. Anyways, they are now decreasing with the passage of time and the situation is improving. Apart from that, the next biggest challenge was breaking the stereotypes. And yes, we are a very stereotypical society, and there are conventional stereotypes present in healthcare, not only in healthcare, but also in the health education. And some of these typical stereotypes, they go head on with the latest innovations. So these are the areas where a lot of problems arose for me. For example, I'll give you a little example. When we introduced salivary-based hepatitis B and C tests, this was back in 2004 or 5. So what was the problem that I initially faced was that people would just, especially doctors, they would just decline to, trust the report of the salivary diagnosis of these diseases, saying that it has to be tested from serum. Therefore, a lot of struggle had to be put in place, in the initial days, to tell them that the salivary diagnostics is almost as good as the, diagnostics from blood or serum or any other secretion of the body. Similarly, the same thing happened with the lasers. Initially, when we introduced lasers in the years 2005 and 6, I would have to, really fight with people, telling them that it's a better tool to be used in the office. But now, slowly and gradually, the population is learning all those things. So these were the challenges that were faced specifically in the initial areas of launching the business. But we were steadfast and we broke these various stereotypes. And I'm really proud to say that we broke them. And here I would also like to emphasize that the term, that the process of learning, unlearning, and relearning, it continues throughout your life. And it should continue throughout your life, because that can only lead to progress. I consider my biggest achievement to be the introduction of dental lasers as a normal tool to be used in a dental office's armamentarium. जब इंट्रोड्यूस किया था शुरू में, तो लोग इस तरह की बहुत बातें करते थे. When I would tell them कि this cuts without causing pain, या इसके काटने से पेन नहीं होती, blood नहीं निकलता, people were very, were questioning the technology, and they would say, क्यों जादू है क्या? How is it possible? ऐसे ये लोग बोलते हैं, it's not effective, so on and so forth. But I would say this is my biggest achievement. Now people are, running to buy these, and even in the postgraduate degrees, the doctors and dentists are very much interested in pursuing this as a career. So I consider this one of my biggest achievements, introducing this concept here, especially in the field of dentistry and the in pain medicine, and I hold it very close to my heart. Well, I would like to say that the role that the women chambers play is really highly understated in Pakistan. It is not being given its due importance and weightage here. As a doctor, you can say that my knowledge for the business field and all that was next to non-existent almost. Compared to someone in business administration and all. But it was the chamber that actually helped me a lot, the women chamber that helped me a lot. It gave me awareness and provided me mentors. And I used their guidance for many of my, business ventures that I was taking at that time, and I still do. So the chamber actually acted as a mentor for me, and these women chambers are especially important in an environment like Pakistan, where most of the women they usually do not go out of their homes that much, and so they're unaware of different facets of the the business world. There's a banking banking sector involved in it, there is accounting involved in it, and there are other administrative and factors which women need proper guidance for. And the women chambers, they can be utilized in Pakistan to bring the women force out in the open. Pakistan is 52% women, and only 1% or 2% of them are actually business owners. So there's a huge gap in this area in Pakistan. And if we want to actually truly put ourselves on the road to development, then we should give the proper importance and emphasis to this 52% of the population, which is not actually doing much for the economy of the country. If we utilize them, if we empower women, if we empower the women chambers in different cities of Pakistan, then many of the women can be brought out of their, their safe security blankets that they take on themselves, and they can become, major leaders in the road that would take us to economic prosperity. So I think it's extremely important. There are 4 things that I want to remember. और वो हैं एक तो selflessness, cooperation with each other. So instead of leg pullers, we actually pull each other up. And then thirdly is perseverance, and then hard work. ये 4 चीजें जहाँ जमा हो जाए, वहाँ आपकी entrepreneurial journey जो है, it becomes very easy, smooth, and Allah Ta'ala also gives a lot of success if you are moving in this way. And sincerity, of course, sincerity to the nation and to the country. So let's work hard for the betterment of a beautiful, prosperous Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad.